A reflection on John chapter 15 verse 18. If the world hates you, you know that it has hated me before it has hated you. In the preceding chapter, John chapter 14 verse 23, Jesus says, "If anyone loves me, he will keep my word, and my Father will love him, and we will come to him and make our abode with him." Further in this chapter, John 15 verse 19, "If you belong to the world would love you as its own. But because you do not belong to the world, I have chosen you out of the world. Therefore, the world hates you." Once, when I was on a field trip with my students, we chanced upon an orchard having both apple as well as lime trees, which were laden with fruit. Even though the trees were in close proximity with each other, at times with the branches entwined, the apple trees bore only apples, and the lime trees only limes. Each tree came into being out of its own individual seed. In the same way, you and I have been chosen out of the world, in whom the seed of love has been planted. Therefore, we can bear only the fruit of love for the Father and Jesus, who have made their abode in you and me, and love for one another. If God abides in us, we should have the nature of God, that is, being people who are loving and caring, joyful in all circumstances, and peaceful even though the world around us is in a disarray. If we look around at what the world has on offer, in place of love, we see hatred, inequality, and selfishness. In place of joy, hollow entertainment that only satisfies the flesh, a joy that is dependent on materialism. In place of peace, unrest, confusion, and uncertainty. Yes, brothers and sisters, this is what the world has on offer, quite apart from what Jesus offers us. Love that is constant, unconditional, and everlasting. Joy which is not dependent on circumstance or things. Peace Jesus gives us that the world cannot rob us of. A peace in the midst of our worldly chaos, difficulties, and tribulation. Hence, Scripture teaches us to set our minds on things above, not on the things of the world. Jesus, in his earthly ministry, went about teaching and doing all that was good. Yet his enemies always wanted to trap him, malign him, and kill him. If we are persons who choose to keep Jesus and his commandments as our priority, constantly seeking his will, joyfully accepting the cross daily, and following Jesus, then we too will not be accepted by the world, as we do not live by the values of the world. I myself have experienced a few incidents where people have ostracized me because I stood up for the values that Jesus has taught me. Paul, in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 10 writes, "We are fools for Christ's sake." We have all heard of the incidents all over the world where Christians are persecuted, churches vandalized, and places of worship destroyed. Jesus had forewarned us that these things would take place. If Jesus was persecuted, we, his followers, are destined to suffer the same fate. Persecution for the sake of the gospel is a sure sign that we do not belong to this world. In conclusion, at these times when we are in lockdown because of the COVID-19 pandemic, with the media bombarding us with everything negative, we tend to get depressed, disillusioned, and feel alone. We tend to lose contact with the true vine, Jesus, from whom we get our sustenance. We must remember Jesus' promise. Even if the world forsakes you, I will never abandon or will I desert you. I have carved you in the palm of my hand. Jesus suffers with us and in us. He has promised to be with us even to the end of the world.